Why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? What in the hell is this? Huh. Use the same song? That's kind of lame. They use the same song in the Conference League as they do in the Europa League. I mean, I guess it is the Europa Conference League, so I guess it does make sense. But, like, come on. Some originality with this. Why is this blurry as fuck? No sound detected. What are we talking about? Great. All my settings are messed up. Isaac, what's going on, man? If you could do me a solid, Isaac, is the audio okay? Is the visual blurry? Because it looks blurry on my screen right now. And can you hear the audio of, like, the game? Because if so, I need to fix that. Predictions? 100% a Palace dub here. I'm going to say... I kind of think it's going to be a low-scoring 1-0 type of game. That's the prediction I'm going with here. I don't even think I can name one player on this Rayo Vallecano team. Audio and visual are fine? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Sound is all good. Can't hear the game. All right, brilliant. I don't know. Like, because I don't have my big light that I normally had. I had to give it to my brother, but it seems like it's kind of like the focus is kind of being weird, but we'll deal with it. We'll fix it another time. We're here right now. Europa Conference League final. Palace getting really familiar with silverware lately. FA Cup, Community Shield. Can they add a Conference League to the list? Where does this rank? What's more, as a Crystal Palace fan, what would you say is more of an achievement? FA Cup or Conference League? I'd probably say FA Cup because the teams are harder. If we win, you have to sing the Palace chant. Yeah, I don't even remember the Palace chant. Oh shit! And we're already not off to a good start. Game starting, and I didn't get the timer right. But here we go. First half. Boys, give me the predictions in the chat. Counter, are you sweating for this one, or is it just going to be like an easy dub like what Villa and Freiburg was? These English teams just absolutely dominating in European competitions. Both are first for us. Yeah, I'd honestly still say I'd say FA Cup 100%. Because I honestly don't even remember who Palace beat in that FA Cup run. Obviously City in the final, but who did Palace even play against in the semi-final? I don't even remember. Who did you play in that FA Cup run, Counter? Isaac saying a 3-1. I was looking at the betting odds and heavily favored for it to be a low-scoring game. May have sprinkled a little bit on both teams to score no. So that's what I'm looking for right now. As long as both teams don't score, I'm chilling. But obviously, I'd like to see a Palace dub, for my man Counter. Shout out my man George as well. Don't even know if he'll end up being in the stream, but I'm sure he'll pop up in the very end if Palace end up winning. 2-1 Palace. Yeah, I'm sweating because it's 30 here. Yeah, dude, I didn't even know you guys had heat like that in the UK, but I've been just seeing so many videos of people saying they're fucking dying out there. Yeah, 30, man? That's disgusting. Adam Ramsey up in here. What's going on, man? He says, 1-1 draw, Palace on pens. Ooh. I'd like to see a close, dramatic game. I don't really want it to be like the Europa League final, because Villa just dominated. But I don't need... Where is this Rayo team in La Liga right now? Like, what place are they in? Anybody know? We beat City in the FA Cup match and Liverpool for the Community Shield. Yeah, but who'd you play in the semi-final and, like, quarterfinal of the FA Cup? Jack Glancy, what's going on, man? He says, I don't really care. Rayo winning would be nice. Palace winning would be nice. I want Palace to win. Honestly, mainly for my man Counter Debate and George. But I don't, like... It's not good for these Europe like specifically Europa League and Conference League, I feel like, if the English teams just win it every single year. Even though I know that hasn't been the case, but that's what everybody's been complaining about. It's like just the English teams are going to dominate every single time because they have so much money than the other teams that are competing in these competitions. And, like, they're not wrong. It kind of blow, like, having the teams drop down from the Champions League into the Europa League, like, that was... It obviously made it 10 times better, but it gives these teams that are just, like, originally in the competition from the very beginning a chance to actually go on and win, which is also nice for them, too. Reneke, what's going on, man? He says, Saka better than Messi and Ronaldo combined. Might as well throw Neymar in there, too. Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Zidane. He's better than all of those guys combined, right? I mean, it makes sense. Radio was saying Rayo always give Barca and Madrid good games. Yeah, the commentator was talking about how they had some pace. Some guy that had some pretty dangerous pace on him, but I honestly forgot who it was. Hannah up in the TikTok dropping a gold boxing glove. Hannah, you absolute legend. Appreciate you. And early, we have a Crystal Palace free kick. Not in shooting territory. I mean, for some people, it would be shooting territory, but I don't think Adam Morton's going to try a shot here. He's going to try and loft it over the top. Not the best ball. Lacroix trying to save this. Forced out wide. Yeremy Pino into Mateta. Couldn't win the header. Reneke says for sure, man. Hey, but they might as well just give Saka the Ballon d'Or at this point. You know what's crazy though? Like how much of an impact did Saka actually make in Arsenal winning the league? Because I kind of feel like they would have just won the league without him anyway. And I'll die on the hill that Trossard is Arsenal's best winger. Saka better than Maradona, Pele combined in that case as well. Yeah, dude, he's just better than like he's the best player that the game's ever seen. Like clearly, and nobody could stop him. Rayo's a good team. They beat Strasbourg, who were the favorites. Yeah, I actually really wanted to see Palace versus that Strasbourg team. Rayo finished 8th in La Liga. They don't win this, no Europe next season. Same for Palace as well. What did Palace end up finishing? What was it, 14th, 15th? This Palace team could look very different next year. New manager, probably not going to end up... I mean, I don't know. Do you think Adam Morton's going to stay at Palace? I could see Mateta end up staying. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody picked up Sarr. Sarr is so good. Georgilion, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here. Boys, again, you want to see a Crystal Palace dub, make sure you smash that like button right now. More likes in the stream, better chance Palace have of winning the match. Saka didn't do anything? Yeah, how many games, because he was injured for a little bit too, how many games did he actually play in the league? It's going to be very interesting to see what this Arsenal team next season is going to be like. Saka had his worst season ever. He did a grand total of fuck all. Crimson King, what's going on, bro? Good to see you up in here. Showing the Palace love. There's a balloon that just fell down in front of the camera. Cross comes in, straight in the hands of Hendo. Didn't he score like 5 goals? Saka? I don't even know what his final goal tally was. Adam says passing well, Rayo. Not much happening though. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a closer game than what the Villa Freiburg game was. Ooh, poor pass there from Pino. Lacroix under pressure. Striker goes up with him, does well. Brings it down, is able to play out. Lovely from Sarr there to hold off his man. Wharton trying to progress the ball forward. Gets fouled, wins a free kick right around half. Gabriel scored more goals than him, I think. Probably. Wouldn't be surprised if Gabriel scored more goals than fucking majority of their forwards. He had a big injury this season. He's good. What I like about him is he takes defenders on, which loads of wingers don't do. Does he? Because I'm kind of just seeing him do the same robotic shit where he just tries to shift the ball from left to right and then ends up just going backwards. He's kind of like it'd be crazy to say he's just a slightly better version of Sancho. Thomas Lynch, what's going on, man? Casual fan has a different look. Get the hair tied back today. And I also don't have my light that I normally have in the back, so it's slightly darker. Does it look better? No, honestly, like, does it look better like this or like what it is before, lighting wise? Wouldn't call him elite, but he's decent. Yeah, he's just like, I don't even know what I can compare him to. Like, he's not. He's kind of like a Florida Maluda. That's the level of I'm gonna compare him to. Try. I know this is off topic, but thoughts on the collapse of AC Milan? They were actually had the chance to win the Serie A, lost 6 out of their last 10 games, so no UCL as a. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the Serie A majority of the season, but I saw the games on the final day, and I actually couldn't believe it. Like Juventus, Como, and I think Roma too were all like so close together on points, and it came down to that last game, and then AC Milan just absolutely shit down their leg. Same with Juventus too. They lost or they drew or lost. I'm pretty sure, didn't they, on the final day? Juventus. Absolutely shocking. It sounds like Leao is going to end up leaving there too, which would be interesting to see where he goes. I honestly don't see him going to a big club because I like Leao, and I was the first one to call this, man. I swear, when I was watching him play for Portugal, Leao was so overrated. That's nothing. He is like a good, like talented player, but he's definitely not like on the levels of how people were talking about him before. I see him going to like a Galatasaray or some shit like that. Now here's a counter again with the Croydon facelifts. You know, I am getting to that age, man. Didn't pay attention to the top 5 leagues apart from the Prem. And normally I do like the Serie A too, but I don't know. And this year it seemed like it was pretty tight in terms of Champions League spots, but I think Inter just dominated for the most part. Oh, what a ball. Defender slips. Munoz keeps it in by the corner flag, poked away. Defender went down, wanted a free kick, but the ref's giving him a throw in by the corner flag for Palace. Might have clipped him a little bit there, Munoz. Nah, he's just a diving Spanish cunt. Didn't even step on him, and he's fallen to the ground. Don't even know if he's Spanish. I'm just gonna assume everybody's Spanish on this team. Nothing wrong with Galatasaray. I mean, yeah, Galatasaray has a very good squad, but you know, obviously, it's not the same level as the playing in the Premier League or La Liga or even Serie A for that matter. He also screams Al Nassr as well. Obito, what's going on, man? Barca spent 80 million on Gordon. I didn't know about 80 mil, but I did see the Gordon links today. I couldn't believe it. Rashford impressed, and they're just tapping into the English market now. Guess who will score a hat trick tonight? Let me guess. Mohamed Salah. Am I right? Adam Wharton's corner. Can he pick out Salah in the box? Not Mo Salah. It's actually a really good ball from Wharton. foul somewhere in there. Referees give Rayo a free kick. Cheating wanker who's holding the wrong leg. Yeah, literally on the replay, he doesn't even step on him, barely even touches him, and he throws himself to the ground. Fabrizio confirmed it. Straight on confirmed. Can somebody... Hold on, let me look this up. 80 million for for Gordon. Can't be. Fabrizio telling lies again, man. Surely. Here we go. Look at the here we go and everything. Here we go. Barcelona agreed deal to sign Gordon from Newcastle. 70 million fixed fee add-ons, 10 mil. Are you kidding me? Gordon, 80 mil. Gordon's a very good player, but oh my goodness. Dangerous moment right there. Gabriel, what's going on, man? Or is it just Gabriel? Are you just like white? Is it? Give me a 1 for Gabriel. Give me a 2 for Gabriel. Yeah, dude. Gordon, I'm giving you 40, maybe 50 mil max. 80 mil? Yeah, 80 million's crazy, bro. Yeah, Gordon is good, but is he 80 mil good? Like, I'm sure, like, 80 mil. What could Barcelona buy for 80 mil? And in terms of wingers, they even really need a winger? Don't they need a striker? Two? Oh, so it's just... Wait, what did I say? So you're just Gabriel? Maybe 60 mil max? That's why Barcelona are so... I have no words. What is Newcastle going to do with that money, though, is the real question. Like, in terms of a big money signing for Newcastle next season, like, what caliber of player do you think they could get? Mixed Jamaican and Canadian. Shout out my Canadian brother, man. We're going to be banging in this World Cup. I can feel it, even though apparently Alphonso Davies isn't going to be ready for the first game, but fuck it. We ball anyway. Imagine Newcastle go for a Leao. Leao would not do well in the Prem, though. Gordon, 35 mil max. They can spend that 80 on Ekatike or Gyökeres. Yeah, especially because, like, you know, the price goes up a little bit when you're selling, when English players are going to different English teams, because you have that England tax, because you have to, each team has to have a certain amount of English players or whatever the hell it is. But, like, for him just to go to La Liga and the price is 80 mil, that's crazy. You know, Newcastle, I would imagine, are going to be making some big moves in the summer window. Newcastle don't need money; they need the EPL to let their owners spend their oil money. It's true. Adam Wharton easily intercepting that pass. Can Palace counter here? Pino, can he get on the end of this? Gets brought down. He would have been through on a breakaway. Big decision from the ref here. He's pulled out a yellow. He would have been clean through on a breakaway. Debate, is that a goal-scoring opportunity? Questionable red card? Probably not. I think there was defenders there to recover, but You could argue it, I feel like. I don't know, man. Honestly, he would have been clean through on a breakaway if he doesn't do that. It would be absolutely brutal to give a red, but I'm sure you could make an argument for it. Troy, Premier League teams don't have to have any English players. I swear they did. I remember this whole thing. This is why they gave fucking Mika Richards a long contract, because they needed a certain amount of English players. This is why they signed guys like fucking Delph in them. But honestly, I learned better to not like question you about what the actual rules are in the league, so I'm just gonna go with whatever you say. Because majority of the time you're right and I'm wrong. Who's playing in this game? What's the significance of winning it? This is the Conference League final. Europa Conference League final. Crystal Palace versus Rayo Vallecano. Vallecano? I don't even know how to say their name. Spanish team. I say it's a red, last man and all that. Sar fighting with his defender. Keeper comes out, slides, grabs it. Blue Jays 2-1 over Miami. Are they playing right now? Or is that just a prediction? Are the Jays even good this year? Oh, no, they are playing right now. That's how it is. Or, sorry. They do. I think they need a max of 8 English players registered. Whether they play any of them or not is irrelevant. That's how it is in Football Manager, and Football Manager never lies. Anyway, I swear that was a thing. Like they implemented in like early 2010s era. I swear, like mid or like 2013 ish. Ooh, nether yellow coming out in here. Baldy on Rayo. Should we ask Chat GPT if what it is? Well, I think it's if you've trained in England for 3 years between 15 and 21, your class is homegrown, and therefore you are classed as one of the 8. Do Premier League teams need a certain amount of English players? Yes, in the Premier League, clubs have to register a minimum number of homegrown players in their 25-man squad. Player counts as homegrown if they were registered with any club in England or Wales for the last 3 seasons before turning 21. And you're right, at least 8 of those must be homegrown of the 25-man squad. It said, for example, Fabregas counted as a homegrown because he came through Arsenal's academy. Did he? Is ChatGPT talking shit? This might be like, is this hella L ball knowledge for me? Or I swear he was in Barca's academy and then went to Arsenal and then back to Barcelona. Is ChatGPT just talking shit right there? Alessandro, what's going on, man? He was in Arsenal's academy. Bit of L ball knowledge by me there, not gonna lie. Shoddy, what's going on, man? I think I read somewhere he did. Give me 5 seconds, I'll check. Yeah, I honestly want to know that. Kamada, dude, I got big hopes for this man for Japan. Japan's going to be cooking in the World Cup, and I'm seeing videos all over my feed of just young Japanese ballers doing the most insane ball control shit you'd ever see. I saw this one video of this kid, and he's just juggling the ball one after another, literally just on his heel, just keeping it up, just doing like this. And he's doing it like fucking, you could do it as many times as he wanted to. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Fabregas. He was signed by Arsenal at 16, so yes, so he was in the academy. No Matoma, no Party, to be honest. I'm pretty sure, Matoma's injured, not going to be at the World Cup. And Japan Dark Horses? Dude, I'm going Japan Dark Horses. Japan is my Asian team I'm backing. But they don't have, why can't I think of his name? Who's the guy who used to play for Liverpool? Japanese guy. Not Endo, the younger guy. What's his name? Starts with an M. Not, what was his name? He played for Southampton too. I'm blanking so hard right now. I'll say Morocco. Yeah, Morocco's obviously. You would imagine. Minamino, yeah. I'm pretty sure I read that he's injured as well. Yeah, but if he tries that ball juggling thing in a game, he'll get his face smashed in. True. It's not a matter of like being able to do it in a game. It's just a matter of just showing your ball control in general. Peak life, what's going on, man? Guys, vote on the poll too if you haven't already. 67% saying a Palace dub. This has actually been a pretty close game, to be honest. It's a good matchup. The bookies were right in terms of this being a low-scoring game because the odds were heavily favoring a low-scoring game right here. It does kind of scream Pens, doesn't it? Barca signed Gordon way long ago. Do you think he'll actually end up being good for them? If Ronaldo went to United a year earlier, he would have been classed as a homegrown in England. Imagine if Ronaldo spent his whole career at United. If prime Ronaldo, if we did, which is debatably you can argue when his prime was, but let's say when he left in 09 or after the 09 season, that version of Ronaldo in today's market, how much would he go for? It was 80 mil, wasn't it? 80, 90? I'm pretty sure it was 80. 80 mil back then, how much would that be today? Because I'm saying 200 minimum. What does Gordon, here we go, mean for Rashford? I don't. Yeah, exactly. Like I was saying, don't Barca need a striker? We got Rafinha, you got Yamal, you got Rashford, you got Gordon now. Like obviously, that's still obviously really good for depth, but there's probably another winger I'm forgetting about too. Duke, what's going on, man? Thoughts on United's first signing? Have they confirmed signing of Ederson off Atlanta? Honestly, I don't know much about him. I've literally never seen him play, so I don't know. Like if he's the main, like the marquee midfield signing that we're supposed to be making to actually push for a title next season, then I don't like it. But if he's just like just getting him in and he's like a depth signing, again, I've never seen him play, so I can't even really give you my true evaluation on him. But I guess I'm alright with that. Anything's better than fucking Ugarte. They said Tonali is who they're going for. Tonali would be brilliant. I don't think we are getting him, but we got to do whatever we can to get Elliot Anderson. We need to make a statement signing. Statement midfield signing. And before I was saying like 100 mil is like too much and I'd rather just get an Adam Wharton. And honestly, I still wouldn't mind an Adam Wharton. I'm not going to lie, but I would pay the 100 M's for Anderson. Agreed we need an overhaul? Dude, absolutely. We only have one proper midfielder in our team in fucking Manu. Obviously, Casemiro's gone. Ugarte's not even a footballer, let alone a midfielder. Appreciate the follow, man. And then the youth guys, they're not ready yet. I'd like to see us I'd actually like to see us bring in... I know we've been going for like these under 26 type of profile guys, but I wouldn't mind bringing in like an experienced midfielder as well. Like not on some like crazy Casemiro type of shit that we did, because he was for what his age was, like we paid quite a bit for him, to be fair. But give me like a 30 mil transfer max of like I forgot who it was, but somebody said that we should sign Granit Xhaka, and like honestly, if it was for cheap, like that's honestly the type of signing I feel like would be good for us. Hamza, what's going on, man? Did you see our preseason games? We got PSG and Atletico Madrid. I haven't seen, no. I didn't see what our preseason games even were. Anderson's too much of a dream. Ederson is obviously Ugarte replacement. I think he's a gem. 100% our board. I'm assuming you meant wanted to put trust in there. Trust our board with the signings now. Daniel Lowe, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in here. We need someone who's experienced between 25 and 30. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was honestly thinking even more like 28 to 33 type of thing. You know who would fit that profile very well, and I think it would be an absolute baller, but he'd be hard to get off Villa? Yuri Tillemans, man. So good. That's a foul. Referee says no free kick. Tyreek Mitchell goes down as well. This referee ain't giving him anything. Can Rayo counter here? Trying to get around Lacroix. Poked away. Lacroix's done very well there. He's poked it off the winger out for a goal kick for Palace. Here's somebody cutting grass in mine. You can't hear that. What the fuck? You can hear that? Somebody is cutting grass. What I think of Roy Keane and Bruno? Don't even get me started on that. I mean, it's just classic Roy, man. I just don't understand. This is the main thing I don't understand. Like you be upset with the team or whatever, and just be like, why are we celebrating Bruno's achievements, individual achievements, for getting assists or whatever when the team's shit? Okay, the team is shit. I agree with you. I mean, it's not like complete dog shit, but it's not to the levels of what United fans want and expect them to be. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but why are you shitting on one of the only guys in the team that is actually capable of bringing us up to that level again? That's just some shit I'll never understand. And it's always the same The guys who are doing the most for the club are the guys that are getting the most shit. Before it was De Gea, now it's Bruno. And like, it's not Bruno's fault that the fucking team's shit. Deutschland, what's going on, man? Where to watch? I'm currently watching it on DAZN right now. This ref's been paid off for sure. Where is he even from? What's his nationality? I despise Roy. He's not my captain. I'm on Bruno's side. I've never watched a Roy game in my life. No, Roy Keane is a baller. Like I loved Roy Keane as a player, but yeah, he says some wild shit. He's kind of just a hater right now. Remove Bruno, our points cut in half, bro. If we remove Bruno, we score maybe what 10 goals all season if we don't have Bruno. Who's going to be creating those chances? Bruno been class all season, bro. Bruno been class his entire career. His entire career, but especially his entire United career. I'll never forget when I first discovered Bruno in like FIFA. I don't even remember what it was, like 16 or whatever. And he was playing for what was it? What's the Italian team with the black and green? Sassuolo. And I bought Bruno solely for the fact that I could have Ronaldo in a Serie A team, so I could have the chemistry with him. And that was the first time I found out who Bruno was. And then the guy ended up being a fucking United legend. Very emotional. How much would he be worth in today's market in comparison to the top midfielders right now? Roy Keane? 100 M's. 100 M's, easy. Peter, what's going on, man? Who's playing better? It's honestly a pretty even game. I'm surprised at how good this Rayo team actually is. Isaac says, I love Bruno. Bro, the day Bruno retires, or leaves United for that matter, I actually might shed a tear. And if we do, we need to sign another Portuguese guy that isn't Dallo. $100 M's for Roy. I'm gonna have to take your word on that. Never watched him. Honestly, the guys that are older than me in the chat would know better than me. But like, if Declan Rice is going for $100 M's, you tell me Roy Keane's not going for at least $100 M's in today's market? Pop. Oh, look at this chance. Sar into the box, trying to cut it back to Munoz. Able to get a corner out of it. If Palace don't win this season is a big L for them. Losing the final, knocked out of the FA Cup by an unprofessional team, 15th in the league. Yeah, honestly. Plus, they're going to probably lose a lot of key players in the summer, and they're getting a Glasner's gone. This Palace team, honestly, a lot of their future could rely on this game right here. He's not legend level when you talk about world teams. Roy Keane, world teams, yeah. I'd say you're talking about strictly Premier League. I'd definitely put him in there. Roy would definitely be a 100 mil player all day, every day. That's what I'm saying, bro. Who would you compare Roy Keane to somebody who plays now? Look at this. Lacroix swings, misses at it, keeps it in play. No, he didn't. Out for a goal kick. Liverpool about to get scammed for 100 mil for Diamande. Yeah, dude, how can you spend 100? This is like spending that much money on potential is honestly some of the most dumb business any team could ever do. And I know that firsthand being a United fan, making the stupid ass signings we made for potential. I never want to hear potential in a signing that we make ever again. Ever again. You're paying, like for Hoyland, prime example. You're paying the price. You're paying the price already of what people thought he was going to be. So you're paying that price. So even if he does end up being that level of a player, and you decide to sell him or whatever, you're not even going to make a profit on that. So the risk reward is just shit, because the likelihood that he's just going to flop is much higher than the likelihood he's just going to even just live up to the expectation of the price tag, or even exceed that for that matter. Yeah, 80 mil on Anthony. I never want to hear potential in a signing again. Unless it's like somebody like Dorgu who's fucking like 10 cents. I don't want to hear potential ever again. Like if you're paying low money for potential, fine. But if you're paying like the price of their potential, that's just the stupidest shit ever. Miss the days when players were under 100 mil. Yeah, honestly, like even just like average players, like an average Premier League player is like what, minimum probably like 30. Like who's an example? Munoz bombing down the right. Plays back to Wharton. Wharton, lovely ball. Can Munoz get on the end of this? Slides for it. Off the defender. Looked like it went off his hand. Rayo players want a free kick, and I believe they've got it. Aggressive box-to-box enforcers. Newcastle's Joe Linton and Tottenham's Christian Romero share Roy's fierce competitive edge. But obviously, Roy was better. Yeah, dude. Imagine if you told Roy that we were comparing him to Joe Linton. that's disrespectful. Honestly, I think if we had leverage, we could have got 70 to 80 mil for 49 for Garnacho. Yeah, I mean, pretty sure when we were originally supposed to sell him last January, they were talking 70 mil. Yeah, shady man. Mateta been ghosting so far. Only had one like half chance off a header, but that was it. Jeremy Pino, the ball gonna fall to him. Rayo able to clear. City or Liverpool had Garnacho. That's easy. 70 M's in the bag. I mean, they sold Luis Diaz for around 60. Dude, Luis Diaz, don't ever compare Garnacho to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is not like, not even close is Garnacho to Luis Diaz. Honestly, Liverpool selling Luis Diaz was the dumbest thing they did. He's so good. When he first signed for Liverpool, like that was one of the signings that they made where I was actually jealous. And I'd take Luis Diaz over any winger we have now. I'm taking him over Cunha and Mbumo. Oh my days! Huge chance there for Tyreek. Could have put Palace up right at the half. Beautiful ball from Wharton. Oh my god, get Wharton at United, please. Look at the delivery from this man. And then earlier on too, I know he didn't even really get on the end of it, but the ball through to Munoz, like, gosh, he is actually more suitable as a Casemiro replacement than Elliot Anderson, I think. Elliot Anderson's better overall, but if we were trying to play that role that Casemiro was playing, I'm taking Wharton. Should honestly be getting both. Alex, what's going on, man? What the fuck is this, man? Brazil have a friendly game the next day of the UCL final. No Gabriel Marquinhos Martinelli. This is just stupid. Playing friendlies? Very entertaining Conference League final. Just kidding. 0-0. There's been the best chance of the game was that right there, and it wasn't even on target. Brother, starting center back pairing aren't even getting any time together in the World Cup. I mean, it's a good opportunity to get some guys, give some guys chances that probably aren't going to be playing a lot of minutes in the World Cup, just so if they are called upon, they got some games in the team under their belt. Who told United to get Diaz? Ragnick? Did he actually? I don't even remember that. Who also told them to get Alvarez? Ragnick. Who told United to get Limar? Ragnick. Yeah, honestly, the fact that we didn't just keep him and got Ten Hag instead was stupid. Troy, do you think we lose more or less players from the squad if we win today? I would say you would lose less if you win today because you're going to be playing, I mean, arguably the same amount of games, so I guess you technically have the squad to compete in Europe. But you would imagine that if you were, I mean, again, you're going to have European football next season, so you're going to need more depth in your squad. So I would imagine you're still going to lose like a lot of key players, but you're going to be looking to hold on to some guys if you were to play next year in the Europa League. How far do you think Croatia will make it in the World Cup this time? I don't even know. What is Croatia's group? Probably not going to do that great, man. Like, who the hell's even on Croatia anymore? They've got a bunch of grandpas on that team. Like, name me someone on Croatia that isn't fucking that wasn't on the team that made it to the final. Croatia aging? Yeah, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they freaking got Mandzukic to play. Joseph Sutalo. I don't even know who that is. Anyway, end of the first half there. Not a great watch. Can't lie. But in terms of the bet we took, both teams to score no, I'm happy. What a baller Mandzukic was. He was a baller, honestly. And like a absolute goat for me in Ultimate Team, too. Maybe they can ask Modric to come back because he even left. No, dude, Modric is still there. They got Perisic is still there. Juve Ronaldo's heavily, can't even speak right now. Underrated. What's your parlay? I don't even have. It's not. It's just straight bet both teams to score no. So as long as both teams don't score, we win. But honestly, with my luck, when I'm betting on footy, they're probably both gonna score in the last 10 minutes of the game, just to piss me off. But dude, Juve Ronaldo, heavily underrated. I agree. Honestly, if it wasn't for Ronaldo, they would have been where they are now that much faster. And honestly, ever since Juventus changed their badge, they've just gone downhill. And their new badge is like, the old badge was so much better than the stupid fucking J they have now. What's the odds? How much you wagered, and what are you getting back? Well, technically, I didn't wager anything. I had a $10 free bet, a whole $10, and I believe I would win $8. So I don't even. When I do bet, I literally just bet pennies for fun. But yeah, dude, solid $8. What can you buy for $8? Give me like a fucking cheeky Big Mac. When Ronaldo left Juve, when Ronaldo left, Juve fell off. True. They were honestly already falling off. He kept them afloat. Martin Baturina as well. Croatia have a few decent under 25s. Juve, the only team I stopped supporting that Ronaldo has played for. They're just so horrible. Dude, you know who I would just love for United to get, but I'm pretty sure he's just signed a new contract with him. Yildiz, such a baller. Actually, they have a few players I'd take off them. Thuram as well would be a nice signing for us. Andy Robertson to Spurs, here we go. Is that actually a thing? Today is just a bunch of weird ships happening. Gordon for 80 mil. Now this guy's coming in here telling me Andy Robertson to Spurs. That is not a good signing for Spurs. That is not the route Spurs want to be going right now. Screams fucking Walker to Burnley type signing. Like, those are the type of signings that get you fucking relegated. Dude, he's right. He's not even joking. Terrible signing. Apparently Juve were in for Robertson. What the hell is going on today? United agree personal terms with Ederson. Barca were trying to go for Joao Pedro. Robertson to Spurs. Good signing or bad? W or L signing? Alex, what's going on, man? Score prediction? I'm saying a 1. Actually, it's going to be 0-0 in Palace. I'm going to say Palace on pens. That first half was shit. W for me. Dude, it kind of screams that's the type of signings you make to get relegated. It screams Walker to Burnley. Such an L signing. I think with Ederson, we're just weighing our options. Regardless of if the Ederson deal comes off or not, we need 2 other midfielders as well. Alvarez to Barcelona soon. That's going to be a crazy signing for them. Alvarez is so good. I don't think he would score as many goals as Haaland, but I think the City team overall would be better with Alvarez than Haaland. Good take or dumb take? L take. W or L take right there. I back that. I'm a Palace fan, but I'm really worried. It's an awful signing, by the way. Robbo, yeah, like what Spurs are doing. They've been floundering at the bottom of the table for 2 seasons in a row. You think you'd want to make like a young signing that's actually gonna give your team a little bit of a vision for the future, but you're gonna sign old ass. How old is Andy Robertson anyway? It's probably not even that old. The times I was seeing him play for Liverpool this season, though, he's freaking washed. He is 32 years old. Shitty signing. What does Alvarez even go for now? Madrid got him for 100 mil. 150. Free agent, apparently. He's a free agent? That's a big L for fucking Atletico Madrid. Holy shit. I'll take, bro. Haaland's output is undeniable. Yeah, he would definitely. Alvarez would not score as many goals as Haaland did, but I feel like he'd bring everybody else in, so the goals would be distributed a little bit more evenly. Like, who would you say was a better striker for City, Haaland or Aguero? Because obviously Alvarez gives you way more Aguero vibes. But then, I'm like, that's actually a very tough question because, City did. I think City, the 100-point season City was better than the treble winning City, but, they didn't win the Champions League with Aguero. They won it with Haaland. So I don't know. No way Alvarez is free. That's a massive L. That's what BWS Ghost is telling me. Free agent. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. I think he was talking about Robertson. To be honest, Aguero, you were talking about Robertson, not Alvarez there, Ghost. Were you? Baturina is class at Como. He and Perron were 2 of the more under the radar midfielders that would grow to be class for a few years ago. Both of them are now at Como. I'd go for both. You think Como, people are going to raid that team a little bit, or are they going to stay there? Crazy what Fabregas has done with them. I know a lot of money has been put into the project of Como, but still crazy. I wonder how long they're even going to be able to hold on to Fabregas. Haaland better all day, every day. Is he? I don't know, man. I've seen Aguero do some crazy shit. Aguero has so much more to his game than Haaland. Holland's gonna score just like way more goals overall. He's gonna score a lot more easier type of goals, but like some of Aguero's goals that he scored were just pure and utter filth. I remember that one. Remember that one he scored against Liverpool, when Liverpool had Reina, and he was like all the way by the fucking goal line and somehow squeaked it in from the most disgusting angle. I prefer Aguero. I think Nico Paz only departure from Como, I think. Yeah, I don't even know who any of those guys are. Maresca wants to sign Elliot Anderson. Yeah, I think he's probably going to end up going to City by the looks of it, unless, I don't know, City might be getting a transfer ban point deduction. I don't even know what's going on there. Especially with Pep leaving as well. We really don't know what this, like, do you think Maresca is actually going to do well at City, or is he just going to do what he did at Chelsea? Sorry, man. Holland is just better, bro. There's no other way to put it. Okay, name me one thing that Holland is better than at Aguero, other than his physical attributes and like headers. And like you could throw finishing at me. I don't even care if this is unpopular opinion. I'd say Aguero was a better finisher. Who's been dominating the game? It's been pretty even right now. Halftime, probably about to get the second half underway pretty soon though. Maresca is just a plug and play. He's gonna win the Prem next season, unfortunately. I'll never have a bigger moment than Aguero. Dude, let's ask the City fan. Who is better, Aguero or Holland? I'd play Marmouche before Aguero, bruh. The Aguero disrespect is crazy. You know who I was watching highlights of the other day, who is like just kind of a bit of a, like, he's not really a forgotten man, but his name never gets brought up. David Villa. Oof, what a striker. Oh, what a striker David Villa was. I bet money line. Who do you think? I'm currently bet on both teams to score. No money line though. I'm thinking Palace are gonna pull this one off though. Who's gonna win? I'm saying Palace on pens. That's what I'm going with at this point. Holland is better at everything, brother. What? Too difficult. I love Aguero, but Holland does bang him in. So I was saying this because the original conversation we were talking about was, I think, like, Holland would score more goals. We were talking about Alvarez, and I was comparing him to Aguero. I think Holland would score more goals, but I think City would be better overall with Alvarez. Kind of debate. You're going to look me dead in the eyes and try and tell me that Holland is a better dribbler than Aguero? Aguero has one of the best goals per minute in Prem history. And Aguero clears Holland. Because the thing is, if you put Holland, he would still bag goals. But if you put Holland in a team that just wasn't going to create fucking 30 chances for him to score a game, he's not gonna. He still is gonna be good. Don't get me wrong. He still is gonna be very good. But if you put Aguero in a team that's not going to create like 30 chances for him a game, he's going to create those chances himself. You know what I mean? Second half, starting right now. See if we can actually see a goal, even though I don't want there to be a goal because I got both teams to score no. Frankie, what's going on, man? Strikers don't need dribbling. That is the craziest thing I've heard. In one of the most craziest things I've heard in my entire time streaming. Ooh, decent start there from Palace. Tyreek Mitchell coming down the left, putting a dangerous ball in the box, right? Able to clear it away. As I said earlier, if you just need someone to bang goals, you go with Holland. If you need a striker that is more complete than that can score, create, and link up, you go for Alvarez. You know, football can be played. There is no wrong answer because football can be played in many different ways. It just really comes down to what you prefer. Adrian, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you up in here. Oh my goodness. Lacroix back pass looked a bit sketchy there for a second. Henderson out quick, able to boot it away. I prefer the way football was played 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, honestly, when you go and look back at games from back then, you see a lot more crazy goals because people like everything's so calculated nowadays. Everybody does the highest percentage thing, which is like obviously smart in terms of like winning games and shit. But for pure entertainment, like back then, you got guys fucking shooting on sight. You see so many ridiculous goals. Now you barely even really see people trying to shoot from outside the box. Jordan, my man, what's going on, bro? Mr. Al Shamari up in here says, I don't care who they are. Whenever an English team plays in Europe, I want them to win. So come on, Villa. You've already got it done for us. Come on, Palace and PSG, so not Arsenal. Yeah, honestly, I would like to see the English teams do well apart from Arsenal. Any like the Europa League, unless you see like a Chelsea or something in there, then fuck them. They can lose. If it's like a team that isn't a big six Premier League team in Europe or big five, I'm not even counting Spurs in there. Fuck those guys. Then yeah, I'll back them. Football was also better before VAR. Oh, dude, VAR ruined the sport. VAR's absolutely ruined the sport. I'll give you a hot take. I take prime Jamie Vardy over Holland. That is a hot take. I see where you're coming from, but you know it is hot too. That's burning hot take. But like to actually, like the goals Vardy was scoring when Leicester won the league, like the type of goals that man was scoring. Oof. Mateta! Go on, son! 1-0 Palace. Mateta ghosting for 50 minutes and then popped up with a tap in. There you go. Now just win the game. Do not concede. Prime Vardy was so underrated. What would you even say is Haaland's best goal? Because he's had, like, I've seen him score some crazy, like even that goal, that last goal he scored in against fucking, who were they playing against? Was it Bournemouth? Yeah, the one where he scored against Bournemouth, where he just rifled it and it went off the post and in. Like, that's a disgusting goal. But like, it doesn't even really match up. Like, I'm thinking of like I'm thinking of that Vardy goal that he scored against United to break the goal streak record. That's just disgusting. Like, has Haaland scored a goal like that before? Probably has. I just can't remember it. But one of his Zlatan-like goals, this heel in the UCL, I forgot who it is against. I do vaguely remember that one. I'm a Palace fan and I'm watching with my bird. W, man. Big goal from Mateta right there. You must be very happy right now. Because this game is actually huge for Palace's future, I feel like. If they get Europa League football, then you might be able to keep some of these high names that have been rumored to leave, and obviously attract better players as well. But if they lose, finishing fucking what? You guys ended up finishing what, 15th? 15th place finish, no European football. And then you're probably going to lose guys like Mateta, Wharton, and I don't even know, like, to be. If Palace end up keeping Sarr, that's incredible. I don't know how Sarr isn't like the second most wanted player in this Palace team, to be honest, behind Wharton. Yeah, new stadium coming too. Palace fans are loving it, going crazy right now in the stands. One more and I can relax. Just don't concede. If they fucking concede and ruin my bet, I'll hate Palace forever. One of the attractions of playing for Palace is you'll be in the starting 11 if you're good. Isn't that the case with every team? And now they're giving away stupid free kicks. Oh, this Rayo team's just fucking throwing bodies in now. Goes straight through Sarr. Gives away a stupid free kick in a dangerous area for Palace. Sarr's got bloody knees. And I think he just stepped on him, too. Nah, he's making a meal of it. Rayo definitely going to score? Bro, why would you even put that out there? If they score off this free kick peak, it's literally all your fault. Oh, wait, sorry. Why did I think it was a Rayo free kick? It's a Palace free kick. Jeremy and Adam Morton standing over it. Oh my god! Oh man, the post again! Oh my god! How did that not go in? Double post, pops out to I think Mateta, and he hits the post. Post, left post, across the goal line, hits the other post. What a hit! That would have been a disgusting free kick if it went in. And then Mateta puts it off the post again. Holy shit, how did they keep that out? What a hit from that free kick. That would have been gorgeous. Both posts in and out. Wow. Oh, and here they come again, Palace. They want a second. Pino, Mateta. Oh my days! How does he save that? How have they not scored? Mateta should have a hat trick. Oh my days, what a save from the keeper. What a signing he has been for Palace, this Jeremy Pino guy. Who did they sign him from? I know he came from La Liga, but who was he? Who was he at? Villarreal? Wharton to take. Rayo trying to clear here. Jeremy Pino goes sliding in. Referee playing an advantage here. Can Rayo go on the counter? There's a slip there from Tyreek Mitchell. Adam Wharton's just going to launch it long, clear it away. Palace going full heavy metal right now? They are. Trying to put him away. If you put Jamie Vardy the year Leicester won the league into this stronger team like the Man City team, he would have won City the Prem. Would have won City the Prem this year. It's not even that hard of a take. Pino was Villarreal, yeah. Another one, hot take. That's not really a hot take. Pele is massively overrated. He doesn't even get in the top strikers right now. I mean, you can't. It's like completely unfair to even compare those eras. Because even like a lot of the guys that we deem legends, oof. When you go back and watch their clips, like they're doing some stupid shit. Like I was too young to watch Henri's Arsenal days. I saw his Barca days, and he's still a great player. But when you actually go and watch an Arsenal game back then, what like he was still like obviously better than everybody else at the time. But then like you try to compare it to the players now, it's like he was still really really good. But it's just like it's just not the same. When will United go for the glory days again? Next year, man. Win the league. In Pele's day, the football would have broken most modern footballers' legs. I don't even think so because like the pace of the game is so different that those guys wouldn't even have been able to get near them to tackle them. Honestly, I disagree. I think guys like Pele and Maradona would be better in this era. That's just me. I actually think Maradona, honestly, obviously is before my time, but just the clips and the shit I've seen of him, I actually think he might have he really was the greatest player of all time. What he could actually do with a football, I've never seen anything like it. Still to this day. You know who actually really should be the GOAT? Like, not in terms of numbers, but just in terms of just watching him and just the things he could do with a football and just absolutely terrorize defenders would be Neymar. How many yellows is this now? Another yellow card coming off Rayo. Neymar, the biggest what if in football history. He still definitely had a big, like a respectable career, 100%. But obviously the injuries killed him a bit, or a lot. Honestly, don't know why Neymar isn't number one. I swear Neymar is literally like doesn't have the same physical attributes as Ronaldo, but he's literally like Messi and Ronaldo combined. Neymar should have won at least one Ballon d'Or. True, man, dude. If he didn't come up in the era of, if Neymar was playing in this era, like post Messi Ronaldo, he would win it every single year. Do you think? Here's a question. Do you think that Yamal will get a Ballon d'Or before Mbappe does? Oh, huge chance here. Sar coming in, tries to catch the keeper out near post, just into the side netting. Neymar was too cheeky for his own good and a bit of a crybaby diver. I know, but he's just Brazilian, you know? Like, it's just every Brazilian's like that. Ronaldo and Dino are better than Neymar? Hot take. Very hot take. I think Neymar was better than Dino. R9, I'll let you. Yeah, I'd say Neymar. Neymar was just like a more juiced version of Dino. Probably, yes, Mbappe is good, but way overrated. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't even be surprised if Mbappe never won the Ballon d'Or. Jamal doesn't get what is this? If Jamal doesn't get a Ballon d'Or by 25, I don't think he ever will. I'm no medical expert by any means, but his minutes are already running him into the ground at a super young age. Yeah, that would suck if he turned out to have like a Michael Owen type of career. Mbappe will never win a Ballon d'Or the way he plays for himself and not the club. I feel like if he does win the Ballon d'Or, it won't even like be really like his best season. Even I just feel like it'll be a year where you'll see fucking Madrid win the Champions League and like maybe France win Euros or World Cup or whatever, and he'll just be on all these teams that won things, and then they'll just give it to him. And, like he'll still have a good year, obviously, but ooh. Original Ronaldo was a beast. So bad for football that he had that injury. Dude, I would like the main thing. Obviously, watching like Ronaldo was before my time, but the main thing I was surprised when watching Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo, was how fast he actually was. Even when he was getting kind of fat, he was still fast. Salah should have won one at least two, but the French are too racist. I mean, they gave it to Dembele. Who was the last black player to win the Ballon d'Or before Dembele? Whee! Never rate the Ballon d'Or anyway, since Lua doesn't have one. Yeah, that was so stupid. Why they didn't end up giving out one that year? Yeah, he's French national. True. R9 stepovers at full sprint, I would imagine, is the most terrifying thing a defender could come up against. Yeah, dude, that is just all that entire Brazil team in that era was fucked. Like you compare it to now, it's not even close. Like fucking R9, Rivaldo, Dino, Roberto Carlos. Even guys like fucking Gilberto Silva was solid as fuck. Budak, what's going on, bro? Hi from Malaysia. What's going on, man? Shout out Malaysia. R9 carried the ball at speeds faster than other players could even run. Yeah, I remember watching his highlights, and I'm watching him. I'm like, dude, there's no way these clips aren't in like 2x speed. Like, how the hell is he moving this fast? I forgot exactly the goal, but I remember watching um some of his clips when he was playing for Inter. Oh my god, he was so fast. Criminal giveaway there. Here's Mateta on the ball. Poked away, but still in possession here. Plays Munoz wide. Can Palace get this second? Just don't concede. That's all we are praying for here. 20 minutes left in the match. Palace get a dub here, and they can sing Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that to Arsenal, hopefully. R9 was in full beast mode at Inter. Yeah, dude, honestly, that era is actually a lot more respectable than this era for the fact of, like, a lot of players in this era just copied the moves of players from that era, but those players literally came up with that shit themselves. I wonder, when did people actually start doing skill moves in footy? Like, who was the first person to do a step over? Probably thought it was witchcraft. Need one more goal. I'm getting worried now. This could be right here. It's a great chance. Sarr, touch wasn't great. Let him down. Munoz trying to keep it alive. Goes down. Should have been a free kick. Referee doesn't give it. And now Rayo have a chance to counter here. Please break this up. Kamada working hard to try and get back. Warden trying to get back as well. Please don't score. Uh-oh. Ooh, tried to do a through ball in behind. Ford wasn't expecting it. Just rolls straight out for a goal kick. Dignity, what's going on, man? Says, hi, Troy. I went to the game Sunday. Your United boys look pretty good. All seems good for next season. You were actually at that game, dude? You saw Bruno break the assist record? That's sick. I can't believe Mateta didn't score that one chance. Keeper saves it with his shin pad. If the keeper was wearing small shin pads there, then that would have been a goal. Yeah, dude, I'm happy for next season, man. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that being if we actually sign, the proper guys. If we end up signing fucking Ederson and guys of that quality, yeah, I'm not gonna be too happy about. El Chino 502, thank you for the follow, bro. Big up everybody who hits that follow button on TikTok. And remember, if you're new, come over, join the YouTube family. Link is in my TikTok bio, or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come over, hit the subscribe button. On the road to 13K subs over on YouTube. So it'd mean a lot. And don't give away a free kick there, man. Don't. If this goes in, I'll be pissed. How many yellows has there been in this game? This isn't the Ballon d'Or, but the 2017 Puskas Award should have gone to Giroud. Shouldn't have gone to Giroud. It should have gone to Oscarina Musaluki. Don't even know who that is, nor do I remember the goal. What was the Giroud one? Was the scorpion kick, right? Oh, you're a Brighton fan. Whee! Turo, what's going on, man? Refs paid off? Dude, please tell me this doesn't go in. Tell me that this guy can't. Tell me this bald bastard can't bang free kicks. He kind of looks like he can, though. Why is he getting... Well, he's going to put this top corner, isn't he? Top right corner from Baldy. I'm counting. Oh, no, he's shit. He's shit. Worried about nothing.
6'4" goalkeeper does an overhead bicycle kick just outside the box, and the dying embers of the match to make it 1-1. That's the most deserved than the scorpion kick, in my opinion. Was that the? He was a black goalkeeper, right? And he scored and he did the celebration. He was like doing the stanky leg or whatever the hell he was doing. Was that goal? That Mateta celebration was sick. Everybody did the kick with him. That was the guy? I do remember that. That was actually disgusting. But I feel like it's hard, like the no-name type of players who score sick goals and get nominated for that award. Like, it's always... Because isn't it like... I don't think it's fan voted, is it? I don't know. I feel like the established guys usually end up winning it, even if they necessarily don't have the better goal. Rayo gotten behind in wide areas twice now. Yeah, dude, can you guys please not fuck around? Just lock it down here. Luis with the follow. Appreciate you. Shout out, Luis. Vibing with Ed. He says, up the Palace. Can you guys please grind this out? I have a bet of both teams to score no. So if Rayo score, I'm going to be very pissed off. I'm supporting Palace right now, but if not, I'm going to start saying some hateful things towards them. But for now, up the Palace. The Eagles are flying high. And Baldy's getting taken off. No, it's journalists. Again, I think he got second place, but he should have won the Puskas that year. I mean, goalkeepers scoring goals is rare enough, but a goalkeeper scoring a bicycle kick is crazy. True, that actually is ridiculous. Troy's worried about his $8. Bro, I'm telling you, this is the plan. This is the game plan. We're just going to ladder. Every time I get a free bet, this is the plan. And it never ends up working out. I'm going to ladder it until it goes to like over 100. So we're taking the 18 and we're putting it all on the fucking Champions League final for PSG to win. And then I'm just literally going to keep laddering it until it either hits 100 or I lose it all. Even though, what are the odds for PSG to beat Arsenal in that final? And you know what? Do we go crazy and then just put it all on Portugal to win the World Cup? Pretty decent odds, honestly, for PSG to win. So, do you think PSG will win inside 90 minutes? Try to put it all on England to win the World Cup. Who actually has better odds, England or Portugal? World Cup winners. If Portugal 10.5x for Portugal to win the World Cup. England has better odds than Portugal to win the World Cup. England's 7x. England is literally the third. Betting odds wise, Spain is the favorite. Spain and France are both the favorite, and then England's third. So keep that in mind.
I just know deep down in my heart that Rayo are going to score in the last 10 minutes here. 80th minute we're in right now. Gonna ruin my $10 free bet. Deep down, I want Iran to win. Or Iran, sorry. I actually do think England's actually gonna like. They're not gonna win it, but I think they're gonna go. They're gonna be a lot better than what a lot of people are thinking they're gonna do. I actually like. I know a majority of people are upset about the squad selection, but I actually think Tuchel is doing the right thing. Like it's better, honestly, for him to pick players that are going to suit the system that he's going to play and that he can trust, than just take guys based off their names when they like in positions that they already have filled or like they don't even need them. I think Arsenal will shithouse their way to extra time, and if they go to penalties, anything may happen. I could see that too. I think I don't even know what my prediction is. It'll probably change once the game gets closer, but I could see PSG winning in extra time. Like 1-1, and then PSG end up winning like 3-1 in extra time. Iran winning the World Cup would be absolute cinema. Imagine. My girlfriend's half Italian, half Iranian, so she would like that. Remember when Iran beat USA in the World Cup back in the day? Americans were like, we're never playing soccer again. Five minutes left. How much added time do you think we're going to see here? There wasn't even really too many stoppages, was there? I can't see there being more than 5. Yeah, see, I can't see there being more than 5 counter. Munoz, tons of space here. Just trying to play 1-2s with Sarr down the wing. Pass intercepted, though. Got to be smart with the ball here. Kamada gets kind of dragged out of position there. Big tackle. Referee says no free kick. They're just letting him play. Strand Larsen giving away the ball. Comes on, gives away the ball. What's your overall rating for Strand Larsen this season for Crystal Palace? Out of 10. Let me hear it. Ooh, done well there to win a free kick and another yellow coming out. Whoever took over cards is swimming in it right now. It's been like 10 cards in this game, I swear. Clean Meg there. Counter saying we need to park the bus. Honestly, I wouldn't even do that. Just keep doing what you're doing, I'd say. I don't believe in parking the bus. You invite pressure, and it ends up biting you in the ass. I think Fabregas said in an interview, described it perfectly of why you shouldn't do that. 6 out of 10. It's not bad. This chick's crying. Love the passion. Go straight through the back of Sar. Wins another free kick. He's just going to take his time here. Palace just need to kill the game now. And they will be champions of Europe. Another one. FA Cup, Community Shield, and Conference League. In the span of 2 seasons, I'd say that's pretty good. This is prime Crystal Palace. Prime time to be a Crystal Palace fan right now. Ah! Rayo just struggling to keep any type of possession here. Cough, cough, Jose Mourinho, park it now. It's true. Honestly, I feel like it depends what type of team you're playing against too. Like City, for example, you never want to park the bus against City because they will break that bus. They will smash that bus. Two minutes left, and then whatever added they put on. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Referee, that's a foul. Well done. So you'll just pay off your bus driver. Just kill the game. Take your time. Play it in the corner. David, what's going on, man? You changed your name too? Love it. Man United fan. He's put David in the name. What's going on, bro? $30 seconds till we're seeing how much out of time. Surely there's not more than 5. Can Palace just get by with a 1-0 win here? Munoz with a long throw. Not the greatest distance on that. They've headed it away. Adam Wharton knocking it down. Kamada keeping it alive. Larson holding them off. Playing it wide to Sar. Back inside to Wharton. Oh, Wharton
Shifts the ball over to his right, tries to get a cutback, blocked by the defender somehow, and there's exactly 5 minutes of added time. Somehow that wasn't a corner, though. Rayo getting it back into play quick, trying to counter fast, running out of time now. Uh-oh. Imagine they score here. Imagine. Cross comes in.
Good header away from Tyreek Mitchell. Clear the ball now. He's trying to dribble out of the back like an idiot. Just hit it long. Oh no, they're still going. Go on, Palace. Go get this second one. Put him to bed.
Eesh. Did he just celebrate as he's giving a free kick deep in his own half? Tyreek Mitchell is fucking dead out there, man. He has left every single bit of him out on that pitch today. DV91 Tech with the follow. Appreciate you, my man. Another yellow card. How has somebody not gotten a red this game? Swear there's been at least 10 yellow cards. This referee, like, some of them were yellows, but a lot of them were, like, kind of soft yellows. This referee loves giving out yellows. Time to learn the words, Troy. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'll try my best, even though I probably won't know, like, the...
Ooh!
I probably won't know, like, the tune of how it's sung. But, you know, I'll try. Cole, what's going on, man? What is the tune to? Like, is the tune to a specific song? We love you, we love you, we love you, and where you play, we follow, because we support the palace, and that's why we like it, we like it. New tune by me. That's how it should be sung from now on. Whoa, whoa. Watch them concede. Watch me singing the song too early is going to be why they concede right here. Long throw, headed away by Lacroix. Is this guy fucking stupid? Decides to shoot from way out instead of just crossing it back in the box. Why has he shot that? I think they're going to put 2 more minutes on over the 5. Trying to get numbers forward here. Keeper hits it long. Strand Larson holding it up. No foul given. Rayo back in possession. They play it wide right. Probably one more chance here for Rayo. They go long. Oh my days. Decent opportunity there. He snatched the shot. It's gone out for a goal kick. Surely that's the game. Surely that's the game. Palace, champions of Europe. Arsenal will never sing that. They will never sing that. And there is the full-time whistle. Crystal Palace have done it. Conference League champions, fully deserved. Mateta's goal was enough. 3 trophies in the span of 2 seasons for Crystal Palace. Prime time to be a Palace fan. The English team's dominating Europe right now. Last 3 days to say that. Shout out the $8 W. Man of the match? Who are you even saying there for Palace? There wasn't even really anybody who was stand out, in my opinion. Pino was... I'd probably give it to Pino. He was good. Very good signing overall for Palace, I think. How much did you guys even sign him for originally?
Mateta loves it. Honestly, W Palace. Congrats to your fans. Any Palace fans in the chat, man, enjoy it. Rayo fans are absolutely heartbroken. A lot of them in just tears. They were shit, though. Like, did they even have any proper chances? Any chances they did got, they fucking weren't even on target. Error, what's going on, man? He says, I hope this is the last English dominating team. Yeah, it ends. Yeah, PSG are going to put an end to it.
Most likely.
Man of the match got to be the goal scorer, but he kind of didn't do anything apart from that. He should have scored a hat trick, honestly. If anything, I'd say he played bad. Like that one where he hit the post, that should have been a goal. The one where the keeper saved it with his shin pad, that should have been a goal. See, I don't understand why like people bring out their phones and stuff after the game. Like not everything, like literally everything is on camera being filmed by like professional cameras, but these guys are bringing out their phones to film the shit around. We're going 3 for 3. Let's bring it all to England. Dude, this game actually meant so much to these Rayo fans and the players. Like, they're literally all in tears. Kind of sad. They're taking selfies. Like, look what Mateta's doing right now. He's just running around the field with a camera. Like, there isn't fucking professional cameras doing the same thing. Noob Master, what's up, man? No, can't see Arsenal winning. Dude, honestly, losing games like this is the most heartbreaking thing. Palace playing in the Europa League next year. Also confirms another English team going to be in Europe. Thoblin, what's going on, man? Yeah, dude, I saw the Anthony Gordon to Barca. Crazy, man. And then Robertson to Spurs. Stupid signing by Spurs. By the way, what do you think about to try eFootball game with us? Just want to see your reaction and experience. eFootball. Dude, I tried eFootball like 2-3 years ago. It was all right. I'd be opening to try it. Well, not the best final. But W Palace, man. Congrats once again to the fans. Any Palace fans up in the chat, man, enjoy that one. It's probably we're going to end the stream here. Probably try to do some gaming streams in between now and Champions League final. And then obviously we got the World Cup coming thick and fast. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, hit the follow button on TikTok. Hit the subscribe button over on the YouTube. You want a better viewing experience, click the link in my TikTok bio. Search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live or posts a video. Again, much love to everybody who's up in here showing any type of support in the chat. And, yeah, boys, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. And hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.